Today we're going to read Madeline. It takes place in a city far away called Paris. In an old house in Paris that was covered with vines lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. In 2 straight lines they broke their bread and brushed their teeth and went to bed. They smiled at the good and frowned at the bad. And sometimes they were very sad. They left the house at 9:30 in 2 straight lines, in rain or shine. And the smallest one was Madeline. She was not afraid of mice. She loved winter, snow, and ice, and to the tiger in the zoo, Madeline said, "Pooh, pooh." And nobody knew so well how to frighten Miss Clavel. In the middle of one night, Miss Clavel turned on her light and said, "Something is not right." Little Madeline sat in bed. She cried and cried. Her eyes were red. And soon after came Dr. Cone, and he rushed out to the phone and dialed Denton 106. "Nurse," he said, "it's an appendix." Everybody had to cry. Not a single eye was dry. Madeline was in his arm, in a blanket, safe and warm. In a car with a red light, they drove out into the night. Madeline woke up in 2 hours, in a room full of flowers. Madeline soon ate and drank, and on her bed there was a crank. And the crack on the ceiling had a habit of sometimes looking like a rabbit. Outside were birds and trees and sky, and so 10 days passed quickly by. One evening Miss Clavel said, "Isn't this a fine day to visit Madeline?" Visitors from 2 to 4 read the sign outside her door, tiptoeing with solemn face, with some flowers and a vase. They walked in and said, "Ah!" when they saw the toys and candy and the dollhouse from Papa. But the biggest surprise by far, on her stomach was a scar. "Goodbye," they said, "we'll come again." And the little girls left in the rain. And they went home and broke their bread and brushed their teeth and went to bed. In the middle of the night, Miss Clavel turned on her light and said, "Something is not right." And afraid of a disaster, Miss Clavel ran fast and faster. And she said, "Please, children, please tell me what is troubling you." And all the little girls cried, "Boo-hoo, we want our appendix out too." "Good night, little girls. Thank the Lord you are well. Now go to sleep," said Miss Clavel. And she turned out the light and closed the door. And that is all. There isn't any more.